It's like 6 a.m. or so, and it's easily temperature-wise in the 30s. I'm freaking freezing. I gotta get to Katahdin, man. I just want this trail to be over with now. Winter's here, and it's freaking cold. I had to set up this tent on this platform yesterday. I got it set up, but freestanding tents on tent platforms don't work very well. So, you know, I woke up to go pee at like 4 in the morning or so and laid back down. And within minutes of me laying down, I lost the tent stake here, and both my doors were like flapping in the wind. So there was just full-on wind blowing through my tent for most of the morning, man. And it was too cold for me to get out of my quilt to deal with it. I gotta get warmed up, man. I gotta make some coffee. We have rain coming today, which is very unfortunate considering how cold out it is. And we only have 1 or 2 big climbs, like mountains, I think 4,000 footers to get over, and then we drop down really low. We get back down to like 1,000, maybe 1,500 foot elevations, where it's still going to be cold, but it should be a little bit warmer. I slept with my raincoat on and my beanie, like my down beanie, and I used this puffy as a pillowcase, but the second I woke up, I threw this puffy on over the raincoat because it's cold. Coffee time, man. I gotta warm up. Yeah, that thing's getting ready to come out, look. Having a good day so far, getting some miles in, but I have maybe 1 sip of water left. And rather than hike ahead a mile to a spring that may be dry, I'm hitting, I think it's Safford Notch campsite. And it's 0.2 off trail, that's the only problem. But there should be a reliable brook here, and I should be able to get water from it. Let's get some water. Here comes the rain. I was hoping to beat it, but alright, so got rain coming really soon. I'm not looking forward to it because it's still pretty cold. You can tell I got my hood up, I got my down beanie on, I got my crappy gloves on, but oh man, I'm not looking forward to this rain. I probably have about 6 miles left to do. The rain's supposed to start around 2. I think it's around like 1:30 or something. So I'm probably gonna get wet, but I hope not, man. I'm trying to make it to this freaking lean-to. Alright, it's just about 7:30 here at West Carey Pond Lean-To, in the middle of packing all my stuff up. Luckily last night was much warmer than the night before. It's nice to be, you know, out of those higher elevations and down like, you know, 1,000, 1,500 foot elevations. A little warmer, slept okay. Got a solid 15 in yesterday. Today, it looks like a pretty easy 13 and a half to the Kennebec ferry, which is the Kennebec River, but I guess the AMC it is. They have a guy there with a big canoe that ferries hikers across the river so we don't have to ford it, because I guess they do water releases on the dam, and there's no telling when that might be. And if we happen to be fording when there's a water release, the water can get big very, very fast. So they have someone there to canoe us and ferry us back and forth, which is really good. So not quite sure how far I'm getting today. I know Monson's still another 50 miles. I'm going to try to hoof it as quickly and as far as I can today to get closer to Monson so I can go home soon. Just left the shelter, back on trail. Got a little bit of a headache. On a little bit of a time crunch. Got a pretty easy 13 or so, but I got to make sure I'm there by I guess 2, because the guy who ferries you across the river is only there till 2, and he can only take 2 hikers at a time. So I'm gonna try to rush, make it to this ferry, make it across this river today, and set myself up so I'm maybe 2 days out of Monson. And then I don't have much left, and it's almost time to go home. Looking forward to it. Yep, that's Maine for you. Just tried to step across these 2 rocks and up onto these roots. Slid, and look at that. Fell sideways in the mud. My ass is all soaked in mud. My feet are drenched in mud. What a way to start the day, man. Look. Oh, man. I hate mud. I hate rain. And in true Griz fashion, I left the shelter and I made a left when I should have made a right, and I just did 1.5 miles in the wrong direction. That's 3 miles today now that I did for nothing. I don't know if I'm going to make this damn ferry in time. Damn it. Alright, I gotta start booking it. I just checked and it's just about noon and there's still 4.7 left, which means I need to go really fast. Gotta get 4.7 in 2 hours, so I gotta keep a good pace here to make this ferry in time, because the guy's out of there at 2. So, I gotta do some jogging soon, probably. Damn it. I must have lost my shoe. Slippery, man. It goes so slow. Oh, good, this trail. Damn, this is slippery and bouncing. Kennebec River 1.1, and it is 1:15. I'm gonna make it in time, so I don't have to rush too much. I'm gonna be there in like less than a half hour. Feeling good. Hopefully F-word catches up. He's behind me a little ways. Yeah, when I hit the Kennebec, I mean, technically, it's only 13 miles of trail time, but I've done 16 today because of that mess up this morning. But look at this. Beautiful. Coming up on the Kennebec. Coming up on the Kennebec River. Alright, I'm waiting my turn to cross the Kennebec. F-word just caught up, so him and I are going to cross. Look at this though, this is absolutely gorgeous, man. Got a little muddy today. Look at this. I'm a mess. Yeah, man. So got in 13 trail miles, but I did 16 total miles, which kind of sucks. But we just heard from the ferry guide that there's a big storm coming through tonight with possibly like 60-mile-an-hour winds. It's going to be short-lived, a couple hours, but it's going to be a pretty massive storm. So we are going to go hit up this B&B and chill there and maybe get some food and charge and get Wi-Fi because I haven't had any for a long time. And then go stealth somewhere. I don't know where. Somewhere where it doesn't look like there's trees that are going to fall on us and impale us and kill us. That's the plan, because I'm not trying to die out here.
Can't do that.
Alright, we made a quick little detour and stopped here at the Caratunk B&B. And not staying here, the place is booked. Gonna push on and try to find somewhere to camp, but man, I'm kind of full. I just had a pork barbecue sandwich. I had a vanilla milkshake, an oatmeal cream pie, a cup of coffee, feeling almost human. And they have a decent resupply here too. So the nearest shelter is like 6 miles from where we are in Caratunk. We're like 0.3 from the Caratunk B&B, but all the rooms are booked there. So it leaves us with little option because there aren't many stealthing areas around here. So we are actually posting up right in the parking lot. Look, there's a car parked right over there. And
That's right, parking lot trash.
Yeah, like a trash parking lot.